how's your day going?
I'm just kind of somewhere.
Dang, that was a deep breath. I was like, good. Did you release something?
A little bit. It's been a really long week and it's only Wednesday. So I was saying that on Monday.
Yeah, what do you do?
I'm in civil engineering.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big giant PV mall project is one of my projects. And I spent all day working on that today. And it's mind numbing when your eyes glass over after like 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks. I have a really stupid coworker. I don't know how he still has a job. He keeps lying to our boss, and our boss keeps covering for him. It's driving me crazy.
Wow. God.
I really did not want you to go on top there.
No.
You having a good day so far, though?
Well, copacetic. You can never have a bad day in the nail salon.
You say so.
It's always fun to hear different stories,
I can imagine.
meet different people. No, but it's good. It's been going good.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you get into doing nails?
Ooh, I was doing nails since birth,
Really?
basically. Started doing nails when I was 10.
Wow.
Yeah. And I love doing nails. I love it. It's a passion.
Yeah.
I just enjoy doing it.
That's awesome.
Even though, like, at the end of the day, I'm beat,
Yeah, I can imagine.
but I like it. It's a good type of beat.
Yeah.
How long you been doing?
I graduated last June with my mechanical engineering degree, and my boyfriend got a job here in Arizona, and we decided to move.
From?
Washington State.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a big
Yeah.
change. Weather change.
Yeah, huge weather change. But my best friend, she lives down here, and I always thought I was going to move down here because I've been spring breaking here for years.
Which is the girl that you're with?
Yeah.
That's your best friend?
Yeah.
You guys look like you guys are best friends.
We've known each other since we were about 2.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So you guys like more than best friends. You're more
Yeah.
like sisters.
Yeah, we're family at this point. Yeah, but I always thought I wanted to move closer to her because we've always lived pretty far from each other. She lived on one side of the state and I lived on the other growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's hot.
Sorry.
And so now we live 20 minutes from each other. We get to see each other like once a week, which is super awesome. But yeah, no, I always wanted to move here. And then my boyfriend got a job and it just kind of worked out. So we moved here last June,
Mm-hmm.
right in the heat, which was
Oh, wow.
so fun. Great adjustment. but I ended
You
up.
liked it, or you're saying it sarcastically?
I don't know. The 110 while trying to move boxes to the second story were not my favorite.
Yeah.
Definitely don't recommend that for anyone. But I don't know. I like the heat now that I'm not moving boxes.
I like this heat.
Yeah, this is not too bad.
No. Okay. Next month, heat is gonna be
Hot.
yeah.
I don't mind it too much. I grew up in Mexico, so heat isn't too bad. But they're topped out about 80. So
Yeah.
a little bit hotter here.
New
so.
Mexico?
No, Old Mexico, Cabo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Who's from over there? Your boyfriend?
No,
Or
no. My parents moved my siblings and I there when I was 7, and we were there for a couple of years and then moved back to Washington State. And then I lived there where I graduated college and high school and all that. And I live here.
your parents still live?
No, I have family that still lives there, but my parents live in Washington.
How's Cabo? I always wanted to know.
My favorite place on the
Really?
whole planet. Yeah.
Oh no.
Jackie, she graduated from P5.
Oh, okay. Yes. Hi. Hi.
You went to P5, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she went to P5.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, but if you ever get the chance to go to Cabo, it's my favorite place in the whole world. It's worth to go.
Go. Oh, I'm just scared to go. Like,
Why?
just to Mexico itself. Even though
Zombie.
I'm not from over there, but I've been there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just get scared of my own people.
Well, you know, you watch the news or you hear about it, and all they're gonna do is like scare you off from it. But it's worth the trip. My boyfriend's first time out of the country. We went for Thanksgiving this year to see my family, and he loved it. And he's never been out of the country before.
See, I would need to take you with me, so you can like tell me like where all the good places is at.
I don't know. The tourist traps are pretty good. They did a really good job with the tourist traps. Yeah. I hear Rocky Point is nice, but I've never been to Rocky Point.
Yeah, I've been to Rocky Point like 2 times.
Yeah.
It's fun, but it's not fun.
I don't know.
It's like the beach, the club.
Yeah.
I don't like the food there.
Oh, really?
I don't like the food. It's not authentic.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Well, it's another one of those tourist traps.
Yeah. Like you would think, because it's like
Yeah.
the sea or
Yeah.
you know the ocean. You have fresh. They do, but it's I don't know. It's just weird. The it's different taste. Like it doesn't even taste like real Mexico food.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it's a lot of fun. It's fun. It has its parts.
Yeah.
So me and my husband we went to this strip club over there.
Yeah.
Because they were like, oh yeah, they are, you know, they get like nude and everything. So we're like excited.
Yeah.
And so we go in and then like, it's like the opposite.
Oh, no.
It's like they had on clothes
Uh-huh.
like bikinis,
Okay.
not like stripper clothes.
Yeah.
And so like we were throwing like money.
Yeah.
And like this lady will come and grab it real quick. And like we will put it like under their clothes and stuff. And this lady will come and snatch it off their clothes. And I'm like, is that like their pamper or like something? Cause it would like me and my husband, we were like tripping out. I'm like, just put another and see what she does.
Yeah.
And just tell her that you're like to keep it. And then so we told the girl, and so she's like, oh, I can't keep the money. It goes to her. I'm like, what the hell?
What the hell?
Yeah.
That's wild.
You know? So I don't know if they, I'm sure they get a cut after.
Yeah, but it's not, you know, as much probably.
But the lady was on it.
That's wild.
She was on it like snatch. Like, yeah, it was funny to see. But we only went to one of them, but I'm like, yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah. Yeah, my boyfriend's not super into the club scene. It's something I do with my girls. So I didn't take him to anything like that. Plus we were with my parents and didn't really want to go to a strip club with my parents.
Yeah.
Really weird vibe. But we had a good time. We went to a bunch of the party spots before they were super crazy. So it was nice. I'm glad we got to go because I haven't been.
How short?
I trust your judgment. Sure, why not?
You're plain.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go short. I gotta type all day.
Hi, how are you? Good. How are you? Good.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You're so easy.
Yeah, but my boyfriend was afraid. I think the biggest thing he said he had a really good time and that he wasn't freaked out after we came home, but the driving. I already drive like a maniac,
Okay.
and I mean, it's on par with Arizona drivers, but my boyfriend is very super grandma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he was terrified the whole time we were driving, and he's like, I don't want to drive. Please don't make me drive. So I did it. I just drove everywhere we went. And then we got lost in the middle of the desert down there, and that freaked him out.
That freaked him out?
Yeah.
Oh.
He does not like to be lost. And our cell service wasn't working, and I couldn't get a hold of my parents because they flew down earlier than we did.
Oh, okay.
So I think that was the worst part. But we had a good time after that.
Yeah.
We found him.
We need to grab a bottle.
Okay.
Base coat
Yeah, and the coat.
and top.
Yeah.
Base and top.
Yeah.
I need one too.
One.
Yeah. Base and top.
Yeah, but Cabo's super safe compared to a lot of other places.
Yeah.
I mean, like, don't go to Mexico City if you want to keep your life intact. But Cabo's super safe. It's also really white, so
No way.
yeah, it's super
Really?
white.
Oh. You're kind of convincing me now.
Christy.
I don't know my big scissors.
If they work, they work.
Yep. They do the job. So no kids? Kids?
No kids for me, not right now. Just trying to get engaged. If I can convince him to do that, then I'm good.
Okay. What do we have to do to
Yeah, I
convince-
don't know. I gotta stop ruining it.
Oh, see?
No, his name is Sean. He does everything on Sean time. Everything is slow. Everything is very thought through. He's thought through all of the consequences that could happen, all of the good things that could happen, and then he makes his decision. It is the most annoying.
Oh, wow.
It complements me very well. It's very good for me because I would rather just jump into things all the time. I'd probably get myself in a lot more trouble. But he's very slow about things. We've been together, well, we've known each other for 6 years. It looks beautiful.
Okay.
We've known
Thank
each other. We've known each other for 6 years, but we've only been officially dating for 2 years.
Okay.
And he splits that hair all the freaking time. Drives me crazy.
Really?
Yeah, because I've been sleeping with this man for a long time. Like, just come on, let's get to the point already.
This is going to go on the internet.
That's fine. He doesn't do social media. He doesn't do the internet. But I love him to death. I think he's amazing.
Aww.
And my parents have been on my butt, like, why isn't he proposed yet? Why isn't he doing this? And then his parents started asking me. I was like, why? Can somebody else ask him? Like, I'm not in control of this.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with me. And so I had a whole meltdown the other day after my parents laid into me. And he was like, I was planning on doing it on our 2-year, but now I can't do that because I just told you. I was like, oh, God. Our 2-year is on June 4th. So, I don't know. Maybe he'll still do it. We'll see.
Aww. Maybe. Just, yeah, stop ruining it.
Yeah, I know. I gotta stop having a meltdown.
Just don't say nothing.
Yeah. I need to do that. But his best friend is getting engaged soon, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to step on his toes and ruin their moment.
Your moment.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
which I guess. Totally understand. I was super excited for his best friend.
You met your boyfriend where?
According to our families, I met him at school in class. According to everyone else in my life, I definitely met him on Tinder, and that is the truth.
That's funny.
If we told our families that we met on Tinder, I think my parents would come unglued. I think they might have a new body in their backyard, and it'd probably be mine.
Oh.
They are very against internet dating. My parents are very traditional, very religious, and the fact that we're living together is too much for them.
Wait, what religion are they?
They are non-denominational, if you ask
Okay.
them. If you ask my siblings and I, it's Southern Baptist adjacent.
Right.
Yeah. There's, things that happen in the house, and there's things that happen out in public, and in the house is a little more strict than a lot of other places. But yeah, my parents did the best with the tools they were given.
Oh.
Not the tools that I want for my life.
Yeah.
Stuff happens.
Of course.
Yeah, so my parents really want us to be engaged. They really like him, and I like him, so I'd like to keep him around. Even if I do keep ruining it.
Assume you're like the nosy type, huh?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I am.
Why are you going over here? We usually don't do it.
Exactly. And he's very routine. And so I know where he is all the time.
Me too. I'm very nosy. And when my husband proposed, he so we moved, and he was like, "Why don't you want to host the New Year's party?" I'm like, "Sure." Well, I'll cook a big pot of pozole, whatever. He's like, "Yeah, okay, let's do that." I'm like, "Okay." So I started asking him questions like, "Why do you want to wear all white?
Yeah.
Why?" I'm like, "Why do you want to do it at our house?" I want to clean up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just started asking questions. I don't remember. And then, of course, he proposed on New Year's. And he's like, "Oh my God, you know how hard it was for me not to say anything, or the kids?" Like, I literally threatened the kids not to tell you anything. I'm like, "That's sad." He's like, "You are so nosy." Like, I couldn't keep nothing in the car because you, like, ransacked through it. I'm like, you can't do that.
Yeah, I'm nosy that way. I have a coworker who just got engaged, and he had to bring the ring with him everywhere. He brought it to work. He brought it to the grocery store. We all went out to eat, and his girlfriend was gone, but he kept the ring in his pocket the whole time. Like, she was out of town. She was in another state, and he still had it on her. And I was like, "Why are you here? Like, we're going out." And he goes, "You never know. She could show back up at the house early and not tell me and go looking for it. I know she knows it's here, but I haven't confirmed or denied that it's not here." Okay. I don't know that I'm that bad. I'm not going to go looking for it. I just want to know what's going to happen.
No.
I want to be prepared. I got to come here. I got to get my nails done before it happens.
Well, stay ready then. Stay ready.
We had so many opportunities too for him to do it that I was kind of surprised that he didn't do it. We went for Thanksgiving, we went to Cabo and saw my family. And then for Christmas, his parents took everyone to Belize.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was super cool. And I was like, all right. I got back from all of those and my parents were like, I don't know about those. And I'm like, I don't know. It's not
Right.
we just moved across the country maybe our whole lives are upended. He's starting a new job. All these crazy options. Like, I don't know. Maybe because we've got to figure our lives out.
Right. What's the pressure?
I don't know. I think my parents are convinced I'm going to get pregnant. Really not in the cards. No. Not in the cards. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do first.
Yeah, good. Good for you.
Kids will come when they're supposed to.
Yeah. How old are you?
23, almost 24.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I still got time, right?
Of course. Of course.
Plus, my boyfriend's sister is trying to get pregnant, and she's very competitive. And so,
Whose sister?
My boyfriend's sister. If she found out that we were pregnant before her, oh, there would be a riot. She would. I would
Really?
die. Yeah.
Why?
Oh, she's just very. She has to have it her way, and her way is not the way that my boyfriend would
Sounds
do
like
it.
Sean's way.
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. They're very similar in that way, but she's really more aggressive about it. He's very, if he doesn't care too much, he won't, make his opinion known, but she will make her opinion known about everything. You could say the sky is blue, and she goes, actually, I feel like it's purple today, and that's what it is.
Oh, shit.
And she'll be really intense about it.
Damn.
Yeah, the 1 week in Belize with them, I was like, okay, wow, this is, all right, this is what I've signed up for? Cool, awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, and her husband backs her up 110% on everything, which is
That's sweet,
sometimes-
but not.
it's sweet, but also like, if I'm in the wrong, I want somebody to be like, hey, you're out of line. Like, let's talk about this.
Good husbands, good wives. They don't call each other out in public. They do it inside doors.
100%. 100%. But
I don't. I'll be calling my husband out all the time in public. I don't care.
I mean, you got to, if they're wrong. If you're wrong, you're wrong.
Right, stop lying. Damn it, bitch.
Yeah, so Sean will call me out. He challenges me, which is really important, at least for both of us, that we have that. But her husband does not. He's not that way. It's
Wow.
unfortunate. Maybe they do in private, but I can't see it happening. He's kind of
I
adorable.
wonder if he does. Imagine how would their conversation be?
Oh,
If she's
I
like
have.
intense like that, he'd probably be like, babe.
Yeah.
Like coming into like the sweet side.
Exactly. Super, super wild. I don't understand the relationship at all because she's so smart. Their whole family is. I just don't know where she found this guy. He's not clicking on all cylinders. There's just something off about him.
No way.
Yeah, he's not all together. He's a heavier set guy, and I mean, I'm not here to fat shame.
Yeah.
I've got pounds I gotta lose myself. But he spent a lot of our trip in Belize telling me about how they have to shower together so that she can get in all his creases. He used the word creases, girl. I'm telling you, I wanted to die. I wanted to die. He'd also follow me around everywhere we went. I couldn't get away from him the entire week. It was awful.
Wait, I'm still stuck in the creases part.
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. I don't understand it all. But
That would be embarrassing.
100%, right? Like, I don't get it.
Like, does she have to put powder in between his creases too?
He told us all about it.
Oh, TMI.
Yeah. And then him and her got massages on this dock overlooking the ocean, which was super, cool experience, good for you. And he kept inviting me to do it with them, and they were, nude massages, and I was like, I don't, And he goes, if you really want, you can invite Sean. And I was like,
Because you wouldn't? Because
No, I don't want to do a couples massage with you and your wife. I just don't. You know, we're all on this trip together.
where
and I
does
don't
he want to look?
I don't know, man. It was insane.
Is she like nice body?
No. She's a lot skinnier than him by far, but
Like define skinny. And
Like-
they're
she's maybe 250, 300.
okay.
Yeah, but he's pushing my 600-pound life levels.
Mm.
Wow. He's a very sweet human being, but I don't want to hurt him.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
Why?
My boyfriend's family, my boyfriend's dad paid for everything, the entire trip. Souvenirs, food, the housing, the tickets there, everything.
They're rich?
Yeah.
Do they have another brother?
They do. He plays professional baseball.
Oh, here where?
For the Cincinnati Reds.
Nice.
So he's in Cincinnati. You gotta move there, but
Yeah.
it's not too bad.
Okay.
But so these people pay for everything, and I come from a family like that's just not something we were ever able to do. And you know, there's a lot of times that my parents didn't eat, so my siblings and I could eat. You know, like
Yeah.
it's very different than
Right.
how I grew up. And so the whole time I'm like, wow, thank you so much. Like, this is crazy. These are once in a lifetime experiences. We went and hiked Mayan ruins, and it was so freaking cool. And the whole time I was like, this is amazing. I can't believe people wanted to give me this. Like, wild. And the whole time this kid is bitching about how my boyfriend's dad is just so privileged, and you know, he should be doing better as a father. Like, just beating on this guy. And the boyfriend or the sister's husband only does that when the dad's not there. And it drives me crazy.
What is she saying?
Nothing. She like encourages him. She's like, yeah, he should be. It's the weirdest thing. And I've told my boyfriend, like, you need to speak up because I'm gonna say
Or
something one of these days.
he says it in front of your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Like his brother-in-law?
Yeah. Like, and he says it in this tone like we're gonna sit there and agree with him. That's the part that really gets me. He'll be like, right, guys? And I'm like, no.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What did your husband say? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Fiance. Wait. Boyfriend. Shit.
He gets really mad about it, but he doesn't say anything in the moment, which drives me nuts. Like, I really feel like he needs to say something, but he's concerned it'll start a fight with his sister. And a lot of the time they do it when we're like stuck in a truck together for 4 hours, or we got stuck on this water taxi that broke down in the middle of the ocean, and they were just sitting there still bitching, and it was just like the 4 of us on this taxi, and I was like, I'm gonna die. Like, get me out of here. These people are horrible.
Oh, wow.
I just can't with them. I can't believe I'm signing up for that for the rest of my life.
Like, does she even like her dad?
No.
She don't like her dad?
No, she's made it very clear that she doesn't.
Why?
Which drives me crazy also because he takes, like, really good care of all of them. At least from what I've seen.
Like the
Maybe-
mom and the dad still married?
Yeah. Her
And they
parents are
don't
still
like their own
together.
dad?
No.
That's ridiculous.
Their dad does drink a lot, which, I mean, it can be hard on some people, but
But unless they're violent.
they're not. And he's really into, like, making sure everybody has a good time, even when
No,
he's
but
drunk.
if they're drinking
Yeah.
and he's like casual and not
Yeah.
aggressive or violent or abusive,
Mm-mm.
then
None of
what's
that.
the problem?
I don't understand.
That's not a
Yeah.
problem. No, I don't see it like that.
They
you?
freak out about it. No, but she freaks out about it. The sister does. My boyfriend doesn't. It doesn't bother him very much. I don't know. My parents were super big on not drinking, but he's not violent. He just gets a little handsy occasionally. Like when I first met him, that threw me off. But now I know it's just him trying to be friendly when he's drunk.
Like cancer? Like in what way?
Well,
Oh, wait
he
a
likes
minute.
to grab my head and kiss my head all the time.
Oh, okay.
And it threw me off when I first met him because I was like first time meeting him.
Uh-huh.
And he's like kissing my head, and I'm like, ah, okay, hi, nice to meet you.
We, in my family, we shake hands.
Like a hug, we could have just started there.
Right.
Yeah, but you know, he doesn't do that to his kids. He treats his kids like adults also, which is something that my family doesn't always do. And so
They are.
Yeah, I don't get how she can talk so poorly about him all the time.
Wow.
It's really upsetting, at least to me, because if somebody talked about my dad like that, I jumped on their throat real quick.
Of course.
And it surprises me that my boyfriend doesn't. But he also likes to think of all the consequences that could happen of being stuck in a truck with them for 4 hours and saying something. So I guess it wasn't uncomfortable, but sometimes people need to be uncomfortable.
True, but that's too much.
We've come full circle in this story. I don't even remember where I started.
I know, right? We went ADHD on this time. Wow. And what's going on with the mom?
Not much. She's just there, having a good time, making sure everybody else is having a good time. She was really stressed out, I guess, the whole time we were in Belize because she was trying to keep the peace. Because I guess Sean's sister was bitching to her about all sorts of things.
Oh, God, they sound like spoiled brats.
Really? That's what I'm saying. I don't get it. And it's mostly just her and her husband, because my boyfriend's brother is sweet, a little conceited, but he plays baseball, so that's what I expect.
Okay.
But he's sweet and he's grateful.
Yeah.
And it doesn't cost people anything to be grateful, you know?
No, not at all.
And I feel like it's harder to be upset about the things that they were upset about. I couldn't relate at all. I work really hard to try to put myself in other people's shoes and understand, like, okay, you know,
Right.
maybe there's something I didn't see that happened behind closed doors.
That's that, yeah.
But I was there with them for an entire week, and it just wasn't.
But if you hate them so much, why did
Why
you?
go?
Right.
Stay home.
Why make everybody else uncomfortable and miserable just because you're feeling some type of way and your husband?
Yeah, I don't know. I still don't get it.
Unless something happened when they were younger.
And I've asked everyone in the family, like, what happened? And I've had one-on-one conversations with Sean's mom, and I've been like, I don't get this. Like, what am I missing? And she goes, I don't know. It just came out of nowhere in the last, 5 years, and we've just been trying to deal with it. And it's like,
Oh, wow. Just a sister?
Yeah. I guess she's always been kind of like, woe is me, everyone's out to get me, the victim about everything. But I guess she's been, really mean towards her dad in the last couple of years. And no one really understands why.
Oh, wow.
He's also a really nice dad. I mean, people have had it a lot worse.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
Something's going on. Something happened.
Right?
Something must have happened.
That's all I can think, but no one has any answers. That or no one's telling me.
Right. We're just too ashamed to tell.
Maybe. I don't know, I'll figure it out eventually. I always do.
Right.
I'll come back and fill you in.
Right. 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You have 2 weeks. Oh, wow.
Yeah, my family's not like that at all, so.
I was just gonna, so who family member do you hate?
Actually, my sister and I don't get along very much, but we're getting better.
Okay. That's always the siblings.
Yeah. It's handleable, though.
How many siblings do you have?
2. I have a little sister and a little brother.
You're the oldest.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm the youngest and they treat me like I'm the oldest.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's no fun.
Not at all. Like, I'm from California
Mm-hmm.
and I'm the only one that's out here.
Oh, wow.
It's for a reason.
Yeah.
Like, man. I love them to death, but man, sometimes they just... Okay, this is why I moved, just so that I won't have to be an hour away from you guys, because you guys will be in my house.
Mm-hmm.
Just talking about mess.
Yeah.
But yeah, they call me for anything. Even the ex-girlfriends call me.
What?
Yes. Did you hear about your brother? My little brother, he's always getting into trouble. Or getting into some stuff that he's not supposed to. So the girlfriends call me.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, I saw you on Instagram with so and so, and He told me that you're his sister, and I'm just here letting you know that he's in jail or he's doing something.
Oh my lord.
I'm like, oh, great. Another one.
People used to do that with my sister, my little sister. She moved to Vegas when she was like 19. She got in some trouble. And people would call me and be like, your sister's doing this. I'm like, I haven't talked to her in like 2 years, so that's great. Let her know I said hi.
Right.
I don't know what you want me to do about it. But,
Is that the one that you...
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. My little brother, him and I are 7 years apart. And so we have that distance, which is helpful, I think.
Uh-huh.
But he's way too focused on school, in my opinion. It's not the worst thing. It could be a lot worse, you know. He could be into drugs and alcohol.
That's a great thing.
Doing horrible things.
Yeah, right.
But, you know, but he's 17 now. He only calls when he wants to come over.
That's good.
Yeah,
He's bored.
he is bored. But he's doing so good in school. I'm so proud of him. He wants to go to school to be an aeronautical engineer.
What's an aeronautical engineer?
They're just like the people that design and build planes.
I was gonna say it sounds like airplanes
Yeah.
because of the word. It gives
Yeah.
it away.
Yeah,
Aeronautical.
yeah. He wants
You're an
to.
aeronautical. I just like saying that to somebody, and then be like, "What? What does that mean?" That would have been something. That would
It'd be funny.
Yeah. You're aeronautical. Imagine. I'm gonna say that to my husband tonight. Ooh.
Yeah, he's super smart. He's got A's in all of his classes. He got a B on one Spanish test, and it was because of a typo that the teacher had made, and he was able to point it out, and the teacher gave him all the points back. Which I was like, okay, well, if you spend, he's in his junior year of high school now. You spend that long in school and you're still getting straight A's, like, you're fine.
Wow.
He's gonna be just fine. But he wants to go to school down here, which I'm not super upset about.
No.
Yeah.
Like ASU?
I think he's singing Emery Riddle up in Prescott.
Okay.
We'll see. But he's like, can I live with you guys? I was like, oh, maybe. My boyfriend's really cool about it, though. There was a lot of times that my brother would call me and he just wanted to be away from the house and he didn't have his license yet, so I'd go and pick him up and he'd stay with us for a couple of days, which was always fun.
That's good.
Yeah, he's a sweet kid.
What's his name?
AJ.
AJ.
Yeah, all of us kids have 7 names. So his full name is Austin J. My sister's name is Savannah, and my name's Dixie.
Dixie? Nice. I'm sure you had a lot of
Yeah.
names. Me too.
Yeah, AJ got pretty lucky. He didn't have too many. But he also goes to like this special career focused school because he was bored at regular high school, so they teach him like engineering classes in high school, which is super cool. He's learning lots and he's clearly good at it. But he just got his welding certificate. He's
What?
17.
That's good.
Yeah, I didn't know you could do that at 17.
Yeah. Me neither.
I mean, you could take welding classes, but I didn't know you could
In high
take-
school? I've heard about that, but not getting a
Yeah.
certificate. Wow, that's good. Good
Yeah,
for him.
he's gonna be great at whatever he does. I'm super excited for him.
He's very self-driven.
He is.
Good for him.
Yeah, he doesn't need much. He started competing in jiu-jitsu or something. I don't know, something karate like. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. But I guess he's almost a black belt, so he's super excited about that.
Wow. He
Yeah.
sounds amazing.
Right?
Wow.
Like,
He sounds like the perfect man for somebody.
yeah. He called me the other day. He's like, in high school, did all your guy friends just want to date you and like you couldn't get away from them and they just didn't understand that you just want to focus on school? And I was like, no. Not relate at all. And he goes, all these girls, they won't leave me alone. And I'm telling Sean this later, and Sean goes, oh, girls are into him. Bummer.
Oh, wow.
I can't even feel bad for the kid. But I guess there's some girls at school that are fighting over him and like who gets him. And she's like, I don't like any of them. They're all kind of ugly, and one wears a tail.
One has a tail.
Yeah, you know, kids these days they wear tails.
Like, what do you mean? It's like a ponytail?
No.
What kind of?
Like an animal tail. Like they clip it to their pants. Or some of them use butt plugs in high school. What the fuck?
What?
You haven't heard of these kids?
No.
They're insane.
You said of these kids. Like it's a group of them.
Yeah, it's a group of kids.
Where does he go to high school at?
He goes to a special school that focuses on career stuff. So like some of the kids are focusing on computer science. Some of them are focusing on biomedical, like nursing or doctors.
And some of them are focusing on putting tails on their ass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that fucking weird?
What is that called?
I don't know. They're like furries or something. Have you heard of furries? They put
have.
a dress up, but I guess these kids are not. I don't know. I don't get it.
Why
But we
was
went
it-
to a award ceremony and some girl was wearing a tail. And I was like, why the hell? My parents would beat the crap out of me if I came out and was like,
Yeah.
I identify as a fox.
That's
No.
such a common thing in education. I'm a high school counselor.
Oh,
and,
okay. The tail thing is like
what's
normal.
going on.
It's freaking me out.
I had a kid last year that wore cat ears every day.
Why? I get it in preschool, in elementary school, you know. But high school is
I thought maybe it was like an anime thing, like cosplay thing.
I thought so too.
I think it's
It's a thing. It's like a thing now.
like a kink.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's bad. Sorry.
No, you're good.
No, it's okay.
It's super strange. So be glad that your kids are normal.
Yeah.
No, my parents would beat the crap out of me if I came downstairs and said that. No, he's in Washington State.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like we're not gonna shut the high school out, okay?
Don't do it.
Especially if it's around here.
Nope.
And thank God he came out kind of normal too. He could have been real weird. He goes to school with a lot of weird kids.
Wow. Tails. I'm gonna ask my daughter about it.
Yeah.
See if it's okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not for me. Never been my thing. And also, why are you doing that at school? Like, aren't you there for other things?
Like this is why they bully.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I've said
it's not-
before,
but
bullying
yeah.
should come back. Some people need it. Your kids in high school.
Yeah, my two oldest ones.
Yeah. They've probably seen a kid with a tail or two.
I'm gonna ask them because they usually pretty like tell me, Mom, guess what I've seen today? I've seen the weirdest thing. But they haven't said that to me at all. So I'm gonna ask.
Hopefully they don't have any tail kids at their school.
I just want to see one.
No, you don't.
No.
It just catches you off guard and you don't know how to feel about it. You just kind of look at it and hope it goes by quickly.
You were just talking about it. It's just interesting.
In Washington, it's a huge thing. Like, kids are really into that. They'll come with paws, like gloves that look like paws and stuff. The whole 9 yards. And at school, like, why?
So the weirdest thing, right? So I bought an Amazon box, like one of those, like what's a mystery box?
Oh yeah, like one of the unclaimed packages or something.
So now that you're mentioning that, it came with like not gloves, but like the fur stuff
Yeah.
that you would put it on your forearm. And there was a lot of like different animal prints, and there was 2 tails in there.
I hope you threw it out.
I still have it
No,
because I
toss
thought
it.
like, oh, somebody's trying to dress for Halloween.
That's a very nice thought. I don't trust that anymore.
Wow. Wow.
Learn something new every day. Probably not what you expected to learn today at work.
I learned something today. Wow.
Yeah, you have normal kids if you don't know about the tails.
Yeah, no, I don't. And it's, man, I would not buy them for them. For what? Like, what parents do that?
I don't know. Parents that are afraid their kids are gonna hate them or something. I don't know. My parents didn't want to be my friends. They wanted to be my parents, which I think was really important. There's a lot of lessons I learned by them not being my friend. I don't know. I also never wanted to have a tail, so that also helped.
Right.
I get little kids going to school and they're like, oh, you know, a unicorn or whatever. But elementary school, we gotta grow out of that there.
Yeah, it cuts off at 2nd grade, dude.
Yeah.
When you know that Santa Claus is not real, that's when you need to cut everything off.
Yep. How many kids you got?
I have 3 kids.
Yeah.
1 girl and 2 boys.
Wow. Got your hands full.
Yeah, did I hurt you?
No.
If you pull back.
Oops, sorry.
Okay.
So you're going about those tails?
Yeah, I am. I'm just picturing a kid like walking.
I can't believe you've never seen it. Go to Seattle, spend some time in Portland. You'll see it just on the street. Am I right, Natalie?
I have some family that lives out there.
Oh yeah?
And
Take a trip.
Seattle, yeah.
Walk downtown.
Wow.
Take bleach with you so you cleanse your brain after. You'll
That's
never
how
get
they
those
walk
above
in?
your head.
They're walking downtown like that. Wow.
All the
Like,
time.
they're walking like this is fashion.
All the time.
Wow.
I was hoping that it was just a phase, you know, for people and it would go pretty quickly, but it stuck around for a while.